A senior lecturer on strategy and geopolitics, a former general in the Lebanese army. Great to see you, Elias. What's happening now, right now in the south of Gaza? How does Hamas keep resisting? Is it getting new fighters? Is it being supplied with new weapons? Or is the stock of personnel and hardware something it's always had?
Adnan, I think that according to the International War Studies, this institute and the CNN, there was a report that Hamas had used to have like 24 battalion, and now after this war, some are degraded, some are destroyed, but some are, trying to reorganize and readjust to the new kind of warfare. For Rafah, it is called the place of IEDs and the place of the camera, because for Hamas they had enough time to prepare for the invasion, and then the theater and the space was already prepared. And they know that the Israeli army, they want to go into the Philadelphia corridor and then stay there. So that's why you are seeing some in Tal Sultan, some ambushes on the street of George, ambushes, and it's like tit for tat. Moreover, in addition to that, Adnan, Hamas was really able to use the unexploded ordnance used by the Israelis, because the Israelis are using ordnance that dates back to the 50s and the 60s. So the rate of unexploded, the dud, we call it the dud explosive, is like 10%. 10% is enough explosive for Hamas to, recycle it into like IEDs. IEDs mean like improvised explosive device. So that's why it's costly for the Israelis.
Again, because of the face-to-face fighting happening in Rafah, because of the new evacuation orders given in Khan Yunis, do you think it might have anything to do with these continuing reports that Yahya Sinwar, now of course the new leader of Hamas, may be in southern Gaza? Could that be something the Israelis are focusing on?
Usually when they give the order of evacuation, Adnan, and then they go into like, military operation composed of, some special forces, paratroopers, and the Shin Bet, it means that there is something there, maybe some, bodies for the hostages, maybe some of the hostages alive, or maybe there is like senior commander of Hamas, and maybe a Sinwar. I don't think that the Sinwar is easy to relocate, because I don't think, there is like enigma concerning the web of tunnels underground of Gaza. I don't think there is something, but what they are trying to do, the Israelis, maybe they are the pace of re-invading some places. So far, 10 times re-invading some portion of Gaza, the third time in Khan Yunis. Khan Yunis is considered the heart of the center of gravity of Yahya Sinwar. It's his place, and even the battalion of Khan Yunis is really hardened and highly experienced. So they are trying to attract these kind of battalions. But let's do something. The Israelis are following wrong strategy according to insurgency and counterinsurgency. Instead of going into a place where they clear and hold and rebuild, they are doing the opposite. They are clearing and really withdrawing, and this give time to the resistance to reorganize, rehabilitate itself, and then do the war again. Why? Because there is a lack of soldiers, and maybe the weakest point, the high vulnerability of the Israeli army is, the personnel. So that's why they are going inside and outside. But each time they go, unfortunately, there is some civilian killed, innocent people killed, and then they pay a heavy price.
Elias, we always ask you, and you're so great at looking at the specifics and the details of every situation that we're examining. Just give us finally an overall appreciation. Think back to October. Back then, did you think that you would still be talking about what has become the longest war in Israel's history?
The 7th of October, according to the Israelis, it's like three parts, It's like It's like a major turning point, militarily speaking, Adnan. It is really changing Israel as well as the Palestinian in Gaza and all over, as you know, as a question for the Palestinian. It is really changing the whole system in the region and to create a new Middle East. Moreover, militarily speaking, it is going to be studied in the, you know, staff college, as I did sometimes in the United States of America.
Elias, Hanna, as always, thank you so much.